Hey there, night dwellers. Join the Phantom Troupe for a serene escape into dreamland with enchanting sleep stories. Let the calming tales transport you to a world of peaceful slumber and restful nights.
Hey there, earthly adventurers. I'm Gabriel, your guide through the uncharted territories of mystery and ancient wonders right here on our home planet. It's a pleasure to have you on this journey with me. Tonight, we're diving into a thrilling exploration that intertwines tales of extraterrestrial intrigue and the enigmatic secrets of ancient civilizations. Before we immerse ourselves in this captivating narrative, take a moment to release the weight of the day's events. Inhale deeply, allowing the earthly concerns to fade away. Exhale, embracing the comforting calm that surrounds you. As we embark on this mysterious tale set on our own planet, picture yourself on the edge of anticipation, eager to unravel the secrets that Earth holds. The story we're about to unfold draws inspiration from real-life mysteries and unsolved legends, creating a tapestry of intrigue that will keep you on the edge of your seat. Feel the tension in your muscles dissipate with each breath. With the day behind you and a sense of relaxation setting in, let the excitement of Earth's unknown mysteries heighten your senses. Together, we'll navigate through the twists and turns of this suspenseful narrative right here on our home turf. Now, as the world around you fades away and the mystery unfolds on Earth, allow the soothing rhythm of my voice to guide you into a tranquil state. Stay tuned as we step into the mysterious unknown, where every moment holds the promise of revelation, right here on our familiar yet mysterious planet. The Betty and Barney Hill abduction case is often cited as the first widely publicized account of an alleged alien abduction in the United States. The incident occurred on the night of September 19, 1961, when the Hills were returning to their home in Portsmouth, New Hampshire, after a vacation in Canada. The story gained significant media attention and has since become a cornerstone in UFO lore, inspiring books, movies, and ongoing debate among UFO enthusiasts and skeptics alike. Betty and Barney Hill were an interracial couple living in Portsmouth, New Hampshire. Betty, a social worker, and Barney, a postal worker, were both active in the civil rights movement and known for their intellectual and community contributions. They were described as a respectable, stable, and credible couple, making their account all the more compelling. The incident began on the night of September 19, 1961. The Hills were driving south on Route 3 near Lancaster, New Hampshire, after a vacation in Niagara Falls and Montreal. At around 10:30 p.m., Betty noticed a bright light in the sky that seemed to move erratically and follow their car. Initially thinking it was a shooting star, she soon realized it was something more unusual. As the object drew closer, Betty urged Barney to stop the car for a better look. They pulled over at a rest stop near Twin Mountain and observed the object through binoculars. They saw a rotating craft with multicolored lights and rows of windows, behind which, according to Barney, were humanoid figures. Alarmed and fearing an abduction, Barney quickly returned to the car, and they resumed driving. The Hills continued driving south on Route 3, but the object remained in close pursuit. Barney took a sharp turn off the main road to evade the craft, but it descended rapidly toward their vehicle. They heard a series of buzzing and beeping sounds, which caused the car to vibrate and their minds to go blank. They felt a peculiar tingling sensation. They eventually regained consciousness and found themselves about 35 miles further south near Ashland, with vague, fragmented memories of what had occurred during the interim period. They noted the time and realized they had arrived home 2 hours later than expected. Upon arriving home, the Hills discovered several anomalies. Their watches had stopped working, Barney's shoes were scuffed, and Betty's dress was torn and covered in a mysterious pink powder. They also noticed shiny, concentric circles on the trunk of their car, which caused a compass to spin erratically when placed near them. Betty began having vivid dreams about the incident, describing in detail being taken aboard a spacecraft and subjected to medical examinations by humanoid beings. These dreams persisted for 5 consecutive nights and then abruptly stopped. Concerned and curious, Betty borrowed a book on UFOs from the local library and reported the incident to the National Investigations Committee on Aerial Phenomena, NICAP. As the months passed, both Betty and Barney experienced increasing anxiety and physical ailments, prompting them to seek medical and psychological help. They eventually consulted Dr. Benjamin Simon, a renowned Boston psychiatrist and neurologist who specialized in hypnosis. Between January and June 1964, Dr. Simon conducted a series of separate, weekly hypnosis sessions with the Hills. Under hypnosis, both Betty and Barney recounted their experiences in astonishing detail, although their accounts varied in some respects. Barney recalled seeing non-human entities that he described as resembling Nazis in their uniforms and caps. He remembered being taken aboard the craft and placed on an examination table. He described feeling immense fear and a sense of paralysis. The beings communicated with him telepathically, instructing him to remain calm. They conducted a series of medical examinations on him, including extracting samples of his skin and hair. Betty's memories, both from her dreams and hypnosis, were more detailed. She described the beings as having large, wraparound eyes, a small nose, and a slit-like mouth. Betty recounted being led into the craft, where she underwent a physical examination. The beings communicated with her telepathically and showed her a star map, which she later drew from memory. The map depicted trade routes and distant star systems. The Hills initially kept their experiences private, but their story was inadvertently leaked to the press in 1965. A Boston newspaper ran a front-page article, and the Hills' account quickly gained national attention. This publicity led to a book deal with journalist John G. Fuller, who documented their story in the 1966 bestseller, The Interrupted Journey. In 1975, their experience was dramatized in the television movie The UFO Incident, starring James Earl Jones as Barney Hill and Estelle Parsons as Betty Hill. The film further popularized their story and brought it to a wider audience. Despite the Hills' credibility and detailed accounts, their story has faced significant skepticism and criticism over the years. Skeptics argue that their memories could have been influenced by a variety of factors, including stress, sleep deprivation, and the power of suggestion during hypnosis. Some have pointed to similarities between Betty's descriptions of the beings and popular science fiction depictions of aliens at the time. Additionally, critics have noted inconsistencies in their accounts and questioned the reliability of hypnotic regression as a means of recovering lost memories. In 1966, Carl Sagan and Stephen Soter published an article in Astronomy magazine, arguing that Betty's star map was likely a random collection of points that coincidentally resembled certain star systems. Other skeptics have suggested that the Hills encounter was a confabulation of their subconscious fears and anxieties, possibly exacerbated by their involvement in the civil rights movement and the societal pressures of being an interracial couple in the early 1960s. Despite the skepticism, the Betty and Barney Hill abduction remains one of the most famous and well-documented UFO cases in history. It has had a profound impact on popular culture and has influenced numerous other reports of alien abductions. The Hills story introduced many elements that have become standard in UFO abduction narratives, including the concept of missing time, detailed descriptions of alien beings, and accounts of medical examinations aboard spacecraft. Their case has been the subject of numerous books, articles, and documentaries, and continues to be a focal point for UFO researchers and enthusiasts. The Betty and Barney Hill abduction is a compelling and controversial chapter in the history of UFO phenomena. While it remains a subject of debate and skepticism, it has undeniably shaped the modern understanding of alien abduction experiences and continues to captivate the imagination of those fascinated by the unknown. Whether viewed as a genuine encounter with extraterrestrial beings or a complex psychological phenomenon, the Hills story remains a pivotal moment in the ongoing exploration of the mysteries of the universe.